The President Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government has again spoken on the alleged relationship between the new 5G network and COVID-19 pandemic, also known as coronavirus. iNiger reports that the President Buhari-led government, through the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Dr. Issa Ibrahim Pantami, dismissed the fear of Nigerians, stressing that he is not aware of any research linking the dreaded virus with 5G. The minister spoke while featuring as a guest at Channels Television news program. Pantami, who was asked to respond to the concern of Nigerians who are worried about the safety of 5G network following the demo trial of November 2019 in Abuja, said he's yet to see any research by any of the international and professional bodies linking 5G and COVID-19 has been speculated in some quarters. He noted that during the demo trial conducted on 25th November 2019 on 5G network, MTN did not use the spectrum of 5G but did the trial using the spectrum of 4G, not 5G, because federal government does not acquire infrastructure for any company in telecoms. Buhari's government finally said that we have always taken decisions based on opinion of experts on research. We have many health and telecommunications world bodies. I am yet to see any research by any of these professional bodies like ITU and others about 5G and COVID-19. These are bodies that accommodate experts, our experts in this field globally. We have these professional bodies which make research on this and other related matters. During the trial, I personally invited about 16 institutions and also directed NCC to invite other stakeholders. With experts we have so far, the recommendation we accommodate many experts when it comes to a matter like this. When you want to do trial, you must involve stakeholders during the trial based on the report that came to me from NCC. They only use the spectrum of 4G, and even the spectrum of 5G is the same with radio frequency, and it has not been released for anybody for 5G. In a statement obtained by this online news platform on Monday, Issa Pantami insisted that there was no cause for alarm since no 5G license had been issued, and advised Nigerians not to be worried because no spectrum of 5G has been issued and no approval given to any operator to deploy 5G, insisting that government would only take a final decision based on expert recommendations. We as a government do not speak based on speculations, but based on facts and figures and input from experts within the field and not rely on speculations. It was because of this that when the issue of COVID-19 emerged, the first thing government did was to advise people to not to speak unnecessarily, but to allow experts in the field to speak. Because of this, Nigerians should not be worried because no license for 5G has been issued. No spectrum of 5G has been issued. No approval given to any operator to deploy 5G. The decision will be taken after research. We are taking our time. Many countries deployed 5G in UK, Germany, South Korea, India, and South Africa, and Lesotho. Now, Uganda and Kenya are working on deploying 5G. In Nigeria, we know our constitution. Because of this, we are not in any way rushing until after extensive investigation so that we will be able to come out with something tangible. When asked to comment on where 5G falls within the range of iodized and non-iodized frequencies, the minister said during trial you can use the spectrum of one generation to test another. The 4G, 3G, and 2G have been in existence till today. During the trial, I personally did it. On what was found from the trial, Patami said federal government awaits the recommendations of a team of experts assigned to study on it and submit their findings before taking a final decision whether to deploy issue 5G license in Nigeria or not. So guys, this whole thing has been causing trouble here and there all over the world. People are just destroying the whatever has been installed. People are just crying, people are shouting and saying this. And some of the experts have said, oh, this is it does have no, it has no relationship. But some people just believe it. Oh, some people said it has to be like that and this and that, and people don't even think truly deeply. Some people are saying, oh, it is this 666. And meanwhile, some those who are even talking about this whatever, there's going to be first and second rapture. Those who are talking from the angle of religion, the first rapture will take place. It was after it's after the first rapture, that is when this CCC of a thing will come up. The second rapture is that between that time, that is when they are going to be giving people number. If you don't have that, you'll not be able to buy anything. And those who don't take that this number will pay for their life by that time. If you want to go biblical, they will pay for their life. The one that Jesus has paid for as many that will be able to accept when the first rapture takes place, they will be raptured. But those who will not be raptured, maybe they will have the second chance to be able to be raptured. That is when the CCCs will come up. So this issue of CCC cannot even come now. It's going to be after the first rapture. The second rapture, between the first and second rapture, that is when the CCC will come. If you are talking about the Bible aspect of it, or the religion or the spiritual aspect of it, anyhow you want to put it. But other people are saying, oh, and other experts are saying, wow, why are people thinking in that direction? It's not so. Of course, everybody can believe what they want to believe, but this issue of implant is what is really causing a lot of confusion for people. That how can you implant something in on your body, which some people have been trying to market. I think everybody needs to be careful. Like I said, I just have to be open-minded. You need to be open-minded, be objective. So, because if you're objective and open-minded, you'll be able to bring all of these things together and be able to know which is which. Don't join the bad wagon. Don't just join the bad wagon. Some people just say, oh, because somebody that I like has said it. Oh, I just believe in this person. The person knows it all. Nobody knows it all. Nobody knows it all. And you will be surprised at the end of the day, some people are really ignorant of this whole thing. But the best thing is just to be calm. To be calm, not to just take some decisions, and so that at the end of the day, you not look somehow. That's just the way I see it. But the federal government has come, their own submission is that they don't even have anything to do with the 5G now. They have not done anything. So Nigerians should not even panic. And someone says here that, please, Minister, let 5G be mounted at Aso Rock and all northern parts of the country first before you mount it in Lagos. After all, if there is grant for farmer, that is where it is shared first. Porous Earth using 4G to test for 5G, and you expect the same frequency. If same, why not remain on the 4G? Why migrate to 5G? This is a matter of a round peg in a square hole, Minister, typical of Buhari's government officials. As someone says, the spectrum you use for technology is just a gateway. It is like a airwave or pathway. The spectrum used by the MTN can also be deployed by NTA, but what you use on it is what matters. Another says that these people can't be trusted. Oh, let's shine our eyes. Oh, Despite your huge knowledge on science, God has allowed all your efforts to be in vain. So also the issue of 5G, when it backfires on you, God is the father of knowledge. Please, Minister, mount the 5G network in your compound first before the final statement. Why then are you speaking in support of the 5G when you have not even tested it? Buhari is supposed to have been impeached or his administration truncated. If only we have men of value in the country. It's leading us to hell if it's not stopped. Nigeria is blessed with great brains. May the guidance of God be with them. Install it in front of Aso Rock and know where else it will work from there. Another says, please, you guys should install it there at the north. It will work better. It will work very well and it will work better there. Since Amotekun policy, the north is doing everything possible to destroy the west. Just research your memory and you will understand Yoruba should be very careful. As for us in the east, we hate everything about this Fulani government. Once we see any digging, we destroy it. Okay? But why this sudden hurry? The world has been existing for thousands of years. Why this speed from 1G to 5G within 10 years? Maybe they know in their evil kingdom that the world is about to end and they are desperate. This speed of technology has changed the climate, changed the inhabitants of the earth, brought massive corruption, endangered the world, brought more wars, more evil, more famine, more godlessness, generally shifted the foundation the owner kept in his heart on now 5G, on which the new world order of vaccination and cheap implants will operate. Since the federal government of Nigeria did not issue 5G license to any telecommunication company, the ones said to have been raised in Matami general area, Abuja and Ikeja general area, Lagos should pull down by the license living in that area like the Chinese did to the 5G in their country. Period. Someone say this minister on our Lodo. Really? So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Even as the federal government has already made their own position concerning what has been going